What's up, good people? I haven't done an update video in a while, but it is October. It's almost been a year since my first surgery, the cked surgery. And it's been, what's 10 minus 3? It's been 7 months since I had my neuropace implanted. My hair is growing back wonderfully, but I didn't feel like doing it, so I've got my lovely scarf on, and it's all rainy and cold, so I'm repping my U of H Cougars with my sweatshirt right now. It's like 7:45 in the morning. I just dropped my kid off at band practice, and I am headed to UT Southwestern, not to see my epileptologist or my neurosurgeon, but to I asked my epileptologist to refer me to a autoimmune specialist, because even after years of treatments, I mean, we could go through them. I'll backtrack. I have autoimmune encephalitis, which led to the epilepsy. Okay. It went untreated long enough, and it led to the epilepsy. So, I went through high dose solumedrol, every medication you could think of, and then a high dose solumedrol. It didn't work. I tried IVIG. I got what was it? Some kind of meningitis, aplastic meningitis, something. It was, I should know, but I don't remember because of my brain. But, I got some kind of meningitis from IVIG. I tried plasmapheresis, and I also did 2 rounds of chemo, and that's before they even began evaluating me for 2 years, over the course of 2 years, to see if I was a candidate for laser ablation or neuropace. And that took, again, 2 years, and then here I am, and I'm all healed up and everything else. I still feel the scars under my hair, but nobody can see it, so I guess it's fine. Thank you to all of you who have reached out and said my videos have helped you in your own journey or your family's journey with this process. That is a big reason why I wanted to do it. So I'm glad that it helps someone else, aside from being a release for me. But yeah, I'm still having daily seizures, even, noticed or unnoticed. And every time I go back in for a checkup, my neurologist, my epileptologist, she says, your case is really weird. Like, she knows it. She was talking to the neuropace guys, and they were trying to calibrate my implant, and they were like, oh no, don't worry, she'll have another seizure within the next 5 minutes. And I did. And after they got it calibrated, they were like, oh, it looks like we've got some leveled off activity. And as soon as they said that, and put all their equipment away, I was like, nope, grab your equipment, I'm having a seizure. And that was one that I felt. And so I'm having seizures that I feel very, very rarely, which is I'm grateful for. But I am having seizures that I don't feel consistently. And I don't know what kind of damage it's going to do to me. And I'm still having flare-ups of pain and seizures and everything else. Or when I have the flare-ups, my seizure activity increases and my pain increases, everything. And I want to go to the autoimmune specialist to see if this is from the autoimmune encephalitis, if I have a relapsing remitting course. I'm not sure what it is, but hopefully they can give me some sort. I know they ain't gonna give you no answers today because no doctor ever gives you an answer on the first day. But I have been I have been surviving this for almost 13 years. And I figured, after the surgeries, I'd be 100% set to go. I'd be all good. And that's not the case. There are some days where I still need to use my cane. Charlie is the cane I keep at home. Dory is the one in the car. She's the trunk. There are some days I still need to use my cane. There are some days that I can't get out of bed because either fatigue or pain. And some days I actually feel my seizures and it feels like I've been hit by a Mack truck. I have complex partial seizures, so it's not really noticeable to people who don't know to notice them. But I want to see if the autoimmune process burnt out and this is just the leftover effects and this is what I have to live with, or if there's new antibodies or that they've been finding. I know they're constantly researching new antibodies that are the cause of autoimmune encephalitis. The most common one is the one they find the most is the anti-NMDA receptor. And if you saw that movie on Netflix or read the book Brain on Fire, leads to psychosis and all that stuff. I don't have that. And they don't know what antibody is causing me to have this. But if they could find it, if they're still researching, I want more answers to whether if this is something that's still an active process in my body, or if this is something that doctors just either didn't know or didn't believe me for so long that I'm just jacked up this way for good. I would rather know that and just accept it and deal with it, and instead of knowing that there's probably something that they could be doing, and I haven't taken the steps to make sure that they do it. So I'm going to eat my McDonald's sausage biscuit and make this drive to the hospital. Luckily, I avoided traffic, I think. Anyway, but overall, I am doing well. I'm doing way better than I was this time last year. I have had, since my last checkup, I have had some stumbling over words and tremors and just kind of little things that I've noticed that weren't there a month or two ago. And so I'm going to actually talk to my epileptologist about that, but that's for another day. This is about the autoimmune encephalitis. So here we go. I'll let y'all know if they let me know anything. I'm sure that update video will be hella short. Stay tuned. Okay. Well, that appointment was short, sweet, and to the point. It's only 9:20. I'm taking my butt home. But, so I went in there expecting to get no answers, and I did get answers. But first, the doctor, Dr. Khan, she reminds me of Tani from The Good Place. She was gorgeous, like Dr. Goals. Like, she was super gorgeous. Anyway, so, basically, we talked over everything. She did an exam, and she does not think that the flare-ups I'm having and the pain that I'm having are a result of an active autoimmune process. So, I mean, I got my answer. It's basically, she said in, her own words, that it's basically just residual jacked upness. This is my paraphrasing. She did not say this. She has a degree. I mean, a medical degree, of course. She said that this is residual jacked upness from all of the autoimmune encephalitis and the seizures over the years. And so at this point, she doesn't have a solution for me as far as dealing with the pain that I'm in every day. And I told her, I went to a pain management doctor. I'm not really trying to, I don't know, I just had a really bad experience with a pain management doctor. But if her and my epileptologist could, meet up and talk and try to find some sort of solution to where this isn't my quality of life for the rest of my life, just because doctors ignored me for 5 years and I got sicker than I needed to get. That would be great. So we shall see, but she definitely did answer my question. This isn't just, she looked over all my scans from everything. Not just the past 2 years dealing with UT Southwestern, with Baylor and everything. And she does not believe that I have an active inflammatory process going on. And I haven't had one in a while. So, and even more so, she said that she doesn't think that trying to start like immunosuppressive therapies would help me, especially since I don't have an active process going on, and even when I did, they didn't help me. So yeah, so this is basically this is your brain on drugs, but I didn't do drugs. Well, a little. Anyway, it was just one time. I didn't inhale. But yeah, so I have some answers. I don't have the full picture to get me back to 19-year-old pre-symptomatic Megan, but I do have the answers that I went looking for today, so I'm very happy about that. And hopefully something will come up in the future, hopefully the near future, to kind of solve my pain situation, and even more so, take down these everyday seizures, whether I'm feeling them or not feeling them. So, yeah. All right, y'all. That's the grand update. And I'm out. I'll see y'all next time. Same bat channel.